Hey, what's up, everyone? This is John, coming at you from Dream Cloud Project, DC Buckethead. If you guys have been on our channel before, it's mostly Andre Dre Gothams that are doing these videos, but I'm gonna show them what's good with the fire deck, since it's something more of my style. So here's what I have in store. We're gonna start with the monster lineup. I personally like to mainstream my monsters in Pokemon. I'm not a depending on what I'm building. I use versatility when needed, but I feel like with fire you got to stick to the same kind of strategy. So the first, we're gonna start with 2 Shaman. Just really good for setting up, aka his effect setup. Just kind of help out with draw power, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. I run 4 of the Blaziken Ex's. The Flare Storm's a good attack. It's a guaranteed 100. You have the possibility for more. Typically we want to get this set up turn 2 with a double colorless and a blacksmith, so he's going to be the main focus of the deck. A bit more draw power. We're going to use the Delphox lineup. So it's a 3-2-3 lineup. Its attack, once before you attack, you could draw till you have 6. So the point of the deck, in addition to getting Blaziken set up, is to get this on the field as quick as you can, just to kind of help you more with the Blaziken. Its attack isn't bad either. It's basically a Keldeo, 50 plus 20 for each fire energy. And that's all I got for the Pokemon. As you can see, 14. I have only 12 energies, which is the 4 double colorless. And I do 8 fire. The main point, the 4 double colors, is 1 per Blaziken, and then you want to grab 2 fires for the Blaziken. Going through the trainers, I'm just going to start with my supporters. I only run 3 different kinds, 3 Blacksmith, the 1 Lysander, and 4 Sycamore. Again, for mainstreaming the deck, and most of the draw power should come from Delphox and Shaman. That's why I just kind of not use as many supporters. I use a lot more trainers, 3 Acrobike, 3 Battle Compressor. You want to battle compress your energies in addition to like Blacksmith if it's not ready, and then you Versus Seeker them back to your hand. The 2 rare candies to go with the family. 2 switches. Dre Gothams needs gold because that guy likes to stunt on people, so I decided to take him from him. 3 Trainer's Mail, again just to kind of speed up. 3 Acrobike, 3 Trainer's Mail should help get the deck going quicker. 3 Ultra Ball to get Shamans, Delphoxes, things of that nature. And yeah, do 4 of the Fated Town. This deck can kind of handle some of the smaller creatures, but when people go Mega, like a Mega Rayquaza, Mega Manectric, it's harder to put a lot of damage on them in one turn. So I think this card is actually undervalued. I think you'll see it a lot more in fighting decks like Lucario, because yeah, they do have the fighting stadium, which kind of buffs up all their guys, but I think the main trouble, I don't know, it's Megas for me. So that's the deck, and let's see if we can get a quick win. And of course the deck is called White Hot. Fire, hottest fire is white. Alright, I don't know who this guy is, but he's probably running Machamp, Ariados. We saw the fighting grass on the bottom. I am under Dre Gothams' account, even though this is John DC Buckethead, and it looks like he's starting off the match. Alrighty, not a bad hand to start with. We have the baby Delphox. We can start with that. Hopefully we could draw. And he's starting with Shaman. That's a pretty bad start for anyone. Alrighty. And here goes the Karina for fighting. Oh, it's Lucario. It's probably the Lucario Machamp. They got to splash in that, so he probably doesn't want to start off with Machamp too early, since I don't see an Ariados. Pretty standard play. He's probably going to end his turn after this. Might give it the muscle band. Alrighty, and let's get this going. So we're gonna start with the Battle Compressor. Drop 2 energies, and since we have a Sycamore in our hand, we could probably drop a 3rd energy. So let's get started with that. Hit up the Acrobike. Got a nice little Shaman there. Let's get our hand smaller, just so we can get more draw. Still haven't drew a Blaziken, which could kind of hurt. So we're going to save the Sycamore. Normally I would Sycamore, but actually we're going to Sycamore anyways. We don't care. Alrighty, another Acrobike. We do have an Ultra Ball already, so let's not grab that. We can give us the Blaziken next turn. And here's our rare candy with our Ultra Ball, so we just need this to survive. Let's not risk it. Let's go ahead and retreat. We're still okay. It's still fine that we gave it the Muscle Band because Delphox can attack for us. So we're just gonna end our turn. Hopefully we get what we need to get. We have a Blacksmith, and all we need is double colorless, which we were in 4 of. So hopefully we draw it, and next turn we'll start putting the hurt down. This guy's taking too long for me, actually. Though this deck doesn't really need stadiums to function, I chose to run stadiums just to break other people's stadiums. Before, the Vespiquen Gym was always a problem when people played it. Water has the Roaring Seas, which can be a problem, and Psychic does have the Dimension Valley. So that's why I decided to also run a stadium, or else you could just run Paint Rollers. It's actually up to you. Paint Roller might be a bit more versatile nowadays just because of things like Giratina. They have a Ninetales which locks stadiums. And Faded Town. Oh, and he grabbed a Mega Lucario, so maybe that Faded Town will come in handy. Oh, wow. That's good. He'll probably Mega Evolve this turn. He already Energy dropped, so he's probably going to grab another Energy. A couple more Energies with that, and then Mega Evolve to end his turn. Nope. I'm talking too much. He is going to attack me for 80. If he chooses to Mega Evolve now, that'll actually be kind of a bad move, just because he won't get his attack off and he'll start taking damage. Oh, look, we drew Delphox, so we could probably Ultra Ball for our other Blaziken, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to keep the Versus Seeker live, so we'll just go ahead and drop this and the Fire Energy because we want to place a double colorless. If we don't get that double colorless this turn, we probably will lose. So let's try and get the most draw possible. Alrighty. I moved kind of quickly, but we got what we wanted. We got the double colorless. We have another Blaziken, which we could probably get going. Let's see what we get here. We got switches. We got our thing going. So, it's going to be tough, but let's see how much damage we can do. The most we can do is 160 off this hit. And we got 2 heads with the Muscle Band, so we're hitting for 160. Another card that can be possibly used in addition to the 3 Muscle Band is an XP share for your Delphoxes, which will usually come in late game. If you give it the XP share whenever your Blaziken dies, then he'll just start taking the Fire Energy, so then you don't have to really worry about setting him up. I chose to just stick with the quick focus on Blaziken kind of deck, but I mean, you're an Energy drop and a Blacksmith away from Delphox hitting for 110, which is still pretty good. Alrighty, so it looks like he's going to kill our Blaziken with this Lucario. The thing is, though, this is all he kind of has. All these other guys in his back row isn't going to do much. He has Lucha can hit kind of hard. He does have a Mega Lucario in his hand, but I don't see him Mega Evolving just because he'll perish. Mainly to the stadium, not even with an attack. So, oh, I missed that, sorry. Couldn't really see what he grabbed, but he'll probably drop it. So he probably will kill our Blaziken this turn, and next turn, hopefully, if everything works out, we'll be able to give 2 energies to another Blaziken and give him the hurt. We do have a switch just in case, and I'll probably activate it just to get more draw, so I'm going to probably drop Shaman in when he gets this kill. Oh, and I keep pressing when we got a level ball. Oh, he's probably going for Ariados. Yes. Ariados is, as everyone knows, it's another way of poisoning. Now that there's no Hypnotoxic lasers, getting that extra damage in a turn is pretty good. It's good against things like Night March. Alrighty, so we got the kill. Let's throw in Shaman just to mess with him. Oh, we drew a Blacksmith, so again, now we don't have to worry too much. We can obviously kill that off of 1 hit. So we're going to actually give this energy to Delphox. We'll switch into our Blaziken. Blacksmith 2 energies to our active Blaziken to use his first attack. And let's drop this actually, because we can draw another Delphox to rare candy. And as you can see, we did, but we don't want to get rid of anything. It's always good to give an energy drop next turn. This Blaziken will get a double color, so we could give this double colors here. So all of our Blazikens are actually set up when you think about it. So there's no need to overextend. We'll just hit with the focus, give him the double colorless. Now we have 4 for our Flare Storm. We'll just pick up our 2 prizes. There's another Delphox. So again, next turn, if this Blaziken were to somehow die, which it probably isn't, we give the double colorless and a blacksmith, so this Blaziken's all set up, and then we could just single energy drop the Delphox. Through an Ariados, so it'll probably poison us. I don't know if he'll attack with the Lucha or just poison and run. Ultra Ball discarding his Mega Lucario, which means, oh, there's the Machamp, as I thought. But he's probably giving up that strategy at the moment. Let's see what he does. Even if he drops him a champ now, he'll only be able to give it 1 energy, and he probably won't retreat into it just because we only need 2 hits. As you can see, we have 11 cards left in our deck, but we're all set up, and we did that fairly quickly. All of our Blazikens are, well, 3 of our Blazikens have been set up, which you shouldn't need more than 3 to win a match, hopefully. And if they do kill all 3, then you lose anyway. So let's try and get this win. I don't think this Hulucha is going to do much. And actually, oh, there's Machamp. What I kind of want to do is grab a Lysander. So I'll probably Battle Compress a Lysander and try to Versus Seeker it to my hand. Oh, it's already there. Perfect. And 2 of our Versus Seekers are gone. So we only have 1 left. Never mind for that, guys. We're just going to get the kills as we go. Again, this Hulucha will be one-shot. He'll retreat into Landorus just to start boosting up his Machamp. So we'll get a one-shot on basically everything but this big Machamp. Yep, and there goes the retreat. Here comes the hit. Area dose for additional poison. Which is good. Now we don't have to waste a Muscle Band if we draw it on this Blaziken, just because that Landorus would die, even though we could get a heads. So let's go ahead and evolve, just so he doesn't get a weak Lysander in for a kill. Excuse me. And then just because I'm afraid of Enhanced Hammers and things of that nature, we're actually going to give an energy of Delphox. If he Ace Trainers for whatever reason, Delphox will be our draw power, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And he actually gave an energy to Regirock. He's probably going to give a double colorless and hit for harder. Yikes. Not bad, not bad. I'm impressed. So let's get this kill. We can take out Regirock. I mean, it's no problem. Get the kill there. Pick up another prize. Another Shaman. Again, now that we're all set up, we don't have to worry too much. If our Blaziken does survive, which it probably won't if he gives a double colors to that Regirock, we'll just retreat it to save it from that poison damage. This Blaziken is ready to go because of the double colorless and Blacksmith in a hand again. So let's keep putting the hurt down. Gonna verse Seeker Karina. Let's see what he grabs. Just want to take a minute here to thank y'all for your time and watching. Hopefully you guys... Oh, there's a double colorless drop, so we will die. But yeah, again, just thank you for tuning in. DreamCloud, we're going to be bringing out more videos. We'll kind of have Bros Talk Football for fantasy football players. We also have a couple other funnier things that will be going out. So yeah, again, just thanks for the support. Again, what I'm looking at is this Regirock will come in and get the kill. We'll kill it, and once we kill that, our last play will probably be Lysandering this Shaman for the win. So we could also Blacksmith our Delphox to get a quick kill, and I think we're gonna go with that. Alrighty. We do want a Versus Seeker, which we didn't grab yet, so these 3 could go here. So let's give a quick Blacksmith to Delphox. It'll hit for 130, which is a guaranteed knockout against this chump. We'll give the energy drop here. Let's go through our deck and make sure we have that Versus Seeker. Ah, perfect. So we don't need to draw any of this, guys. We want that Versus Seeker for the last kill against Shaman. So what don't we need? We don't need any of this. We want to draw that Vespiquen for the win. So we have plenty of draw power at our disposal. Let's get this quick. Actually, I will Mystic Flame. We want that guaranteed Vespiquen. There it is. So let's win next turn. I'm the kind of player that likes to set up how I'm going to win. Most of the time, you should know turn 4 how good you're doing. There are some comebacks, but for the most part, Pokemon, if you're set up, then you're good to go. With only one energy drop that he can give and Hawlucha not doing any damage to our Delphox, his only hope is to somehow stall us for a turn. But again, this Shaman is just a floating target for 2 prizes. So this Vespiquen for Lysander will get us the win. Quick poison from Ariados to try and do as much damage as possible. Again, we're not afraid at the moment. This guy has committed a lot of energies to one Pokemon at a time, his Lucario and the Regirock. The thing about this deck is, as you can see how fast it's moved, it's going to try and put the hurt down on us, which is fine. We can retreat our Shaman. Probably should have saved the poison to poison the Shaman. But let's go ahead and show him what power is. Not a bad play by that guy, but sorry about that. I'm getting all these accomplishments done for Drake Autumns. Got our 2 packs. Alright, and that's basically the deck, y'all. It's a hit 'em hard deck. It's supposed to be meant for you to be set up. You know, every turn you're a battle compressor away from being able to just double colorless Blacksmith, and then they'll start hitting for over 100. It's a pretty good deck. Vespiquen and things like that are weak to it, so you really only need one Blacksmith and a Muscle Band for you to do your thing with the Blaziken. So yeah, this guy is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. That's why I like using him, and he's not bad. So thanks for checking us out, and we'll catch you next time.